You may be wondering, why am I about to talk to you about heat stress while stood here in a coat on a sunny February afternoon? But it is important to start preparing now to keep your cow performance and profitability up this summer. As climate change continues to cause changes in the Earth's pressure systems, the long-sustained heat seen in the summer of 2022 will start to become the norm. Heat stress is and will continue to be an increasing problem in all areas of the UK due to the impact of climate change, alongside the expected increase in production of an individual animal. In December 2022, the BBC reported that summer 2023 will be warmer than last, and the UK Met Office are forecasting it to be one of the hottest on record. Heat stress affects the cow both physiologically and behaviourally, causing detrimental long and short-term effects to health and production. Many farmers will look at their milk yield as an indicator of heat stress. If the yield hasn't dropped, or even if it has dropped but came back up after a couple of days, many will claim that their herd doesn't suffer from heat stress, and will think it's something not to worry about. However, a drop in milk yield is often one of the last signs of heat stress, after it's already affected fertility, increased standing times, and rumination rates. To know if your herd is suffering from heat stress, look at your data year-round. Do you notice an increase in lameness during the autumn? Do you notice a drop in conception rates during the hot summer? Or is your fertility always better during the winter months? These are all questions to ask when considering the effect heat stress may be having on your herd. The first behavioural signs to look for this summer are more cows standing than lying. Consider taking a picture of your sheds now and then in the peak of the summer. Also, look for more cows standing round water troughs and for cows panting or demonstrating increased respiratory rates. A dairy cow should be lying down for around 12 to 14 hours a day. This is vital for a number of reasons, including reducing lameness, improving udder health, and increased rumination. However, when a cow lies down, she accumulates heat, meaning when a cow is heat stressed, she will spend more time standing, putting more pressure on her feet. This often results in sole ulcers seen during the autumn months. The long-term lameness cost for sole ulcers, including lesion causing the lameness, trim and treatment, milk yield loss, increased calving interval, and increased culling, could be between £1,000 and £1,200. We all know fertility is one of the major factors affecting the efficiency of any dairy herd, and the sustained heat from the summer can play a part in this. From data collected by Mark Scott from Cargill, conception rates drop at a THI of 65, and if that is sustained for longer than a 24-hour period or consecutive days, it is likely to affect fertility for a further 3 weeks from the last date at a daily average of 65 THI. Showing is a heat map from data we collected over the summer of 2022. This gives a visual representation of hours per day that a shed spent in different THI thresholds. So, thinking about 2023, grazing cows shouldn't be out in the heat of the summer, and mechanical ventilation should be a necessity for any shed housing cows during the summer months. Lastly, don't forget about your transition and dry cows, as not only is the cow affected by heat stress, but her calf also stands to lose genetic potential for growth and milk yield by being exposed to heat stress in the uterus. Here we have one of our vent tube cool systems covering the transition cows, and since having it installed, the drop usually seen in fertility during the summer hasn't been as noticeable. Summer is just round the corner. Don't leave it too late to sort out your sheds. Actions you take now may save you potential costs in the future.